Hi everyone, this is Sisters Google Summer of Code 2016. I'm Rutha's project demo, so Rutha, would you please? I'm going to pass it over to you.
Hello everyone, this is Amrita here, and a small intro about me. I'm right now I'm working in Cognizant Technology Solutions in Bangalore, India, and I'm very happy to be part of Google Summer of Code 2016. And I had a great time with my mentors, and a great learning, a great experience actually. This is my first time having a project like this and exploring a lot in this field. So let me start with my presentation. So this is my Google Summer of Code 2016 project is migration of volunteer management system from function-based views to class-based views. So yeah, I'll give so these are the tasks that I've accomplished. That is migration of all the application from FBV to CBV. That is function-based views to class-based views. So we had a, a little number of applications like home, authentication, administrator, events, job, registration, volunteer, shift, and organization. So I've migrated all these applications from function-based views to class-based view. So why do we need such a migration actually? So earlier this volunteer management was volunteer management system was written in function based views. Function based views is nothing like the normal functions that as we write in Python, C++, and C, and have migrated to CBV. Why and what are the advantages? Like the number of lines of code is very less when you have it in class-based views. And we have something called generic views like create view, update view, form view, list view, detail view, delete view, list view. All this with a single word we can have everything that we wanted in that view. I'll show the code. It will make more clear. So, and the next is code readability and reducing the number of lines of code, and it's easy to review the code. And we have, as we have login required decorators, we have mixins here, login required mixin, anonymous required mixins. We have mixins here and makes them more flexible, extensible, and drier. Drier is dry principle. It follows a dry principle, that is, do not repeat yourself. We never repeat anything in CBV actually. Once you write a code, it is we just inherit it. And we have better handling of form data. We have form a generic view called form view. It just with that single word form view, it will handle all that it needed. And this CBV, that is class based view, is actually existing from Django 1.3 onwards. So the later versions of Django prefer class-based views. The former one is actually function-based views. I'll show an example actually. This is an example I would like to show you. So this is a function that we use for creating an organization object, that is to create an organization. So in the left side you can see the former one, that is the function based view to create an organization. So here we have a function named create. So it checks whether it is an admin or not, and then if since it's a form view, we check whether it is post or not. Then we refer the form name, and when it is valid, we save it. And all these if all these if cases are passed, will I mean the function proceeds with the rest of the things. So I have migrated this function to the class based view that you can see at the right side. That is the organization create view is the name of my class based view, and I have some views called login required mixin, administrator login required mixin, form view. Login required mixin is the generic authentication view from Django that it allows only the login users to access this view, that is to create a organization. And form view, yeah, I'll come to that. So yeah, form view, since we are filling a form to create an organization, so we need a form view here. Administrator login required mixin, I have actually defined it. It is only for the administrator. So we just, this is like a template, we refer that we uh, give the template name like yeah, create.html, so that the whatever we need will be rendered to the create.html. And we'll specify the form name, that is organization form. Then if it is valid, it will save the form, and it will return the organization, it will return to the organization list. That is done. So you can see how many lines of code we have reduced here. This is one, and another example I have to this I have is here. Like this is something for edit, to edit an organization detail. The same like create, we have like it checks for admin and organization ID, and at the left side you can see the function based view written, and the right side I have my class based view. So here you can see an update, something in like update view. The single word will do the rest, like it will update that particular object. So for that we need to specify the model name, that is organization model is the model that I want to update it, and the template name to which I want to render it, and success URL. Once I have my updation, it will return to the to organization list. And when you want to update an object, we always access it by take that object by its ID. So I have defined, I mean, I've given a primary key. I have given a primary key for organization object, like organization ID in models.py. With that ID, that primary key, I access the object here, like org ID. This is how we access, we get an ID of an object. And this update view will do all the, I mean, we just need to specify what all are the things. This update view will do the rest, that it will update the form, I mean, the object. And another example is just detail view. This detail view, the word detail view will I mean, to get the details, I mean, to show the details of a particular object. Here I use the job, I want the details of the job. So I access it by job ID. Same like as I said, I have defined the ID for job object. So this is about the views I want to say. And I'll show something else. Yeah, I have something here. No. Uh, for authentication purpose, actually, earlier we had two functions for login and logout. It was a lengthier code, and I have defined a function for login and logout. This will take care of that login and logout, that authentication process. The one that you can see on the screen. So that this will take care of the login and logout process of an application. And I'll make it more clear, like in urs.py, see here, like I have imported auth views, like Django's generic auth views I have imported. So it will take care of the authentication in our application, that is authviews.login. And same, it is same for logout also. And some mixins, I want to show some examples of mixins that I have used. For example, We have mixins, login required mixin. This is only instead of decorators in function based views, we use login required mixin, and we have many types of mixins here. And administrator login required mixin, actually I have defined it here and inherited in all other in all other views. And I've already told about the power of form views. For example, here we have it for update. Just giving the form view, this term form view, it will take care of everything else in this. If it is when it is getting it, it will take. I mean, this will be functioning, and when we post it, this will be functioning. And something else, like we have something called template view. Earlier, this home application had views.py. Using this template view, we didn't the use of I mean, we deleted the views.py. There is nothing in views.py after using, like here in urls.py you can see that template view is just to render a template. We do not do any kind of operations or any kind of anything. We don't do it. It is just to render it to the user. So I have, just with this line I could render the home page. And something new that I learned in this is the use of, I mean, calling two views inside one. This was new actually for me. Here I have done it, like to generate the report. Generate the report. Actually, I needed two views. One to show the form and other to list the uh, sign in users. So I have called two views inside this single CBV. That is, when you get it, I call this show form view that I have defined here. And when I post it, I want to list the sign in users that I have defined it here. So these are the things that I have done. I have migrated all the application from function based views to class based views, and all those got merged to the develop branch. So this is it about my project. Hello.
Okay, do you have a demo of the actual project?
Actually, we uh, yeah, actually there is nothing into UI. UI doesn't have, I mean, I don't have anything to show in UI. Everything is in the code. There is
Okay.
nothing, no difference in the UI actually.
Okay, so it was a lot of cleanup on the back end. That was good.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was your most challenging what was your most challenging task for you?
Uh, Challenging task was to cope up with the timeline. Actually, I had a shift in my location of in my job twice, and due to the instability in my stay and internet connection, I couldn't follow the timeline properly. Some of the enhancements I couldn't do it,
Hmm.
but yeah, I completed the migration, the major part of the project actually.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Tapaswini, or do you all have anything that you want to add, Nita?
It was great working with Amruta. We planned for other changes as well, but it somehow didn't go. But on the back end, we almost changed the VMS backend code to a completely different one and a better one.
Okay,
So this is out of GSoC 2016 in development part in VMS.
that's wonderful. That's great.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Ida?
I just want to say that Amrita was is a very hard working girl, and she did tremendously pulled off a lot of things in the last 2 3 weeks, which was really commendable because in middle we were still thinking that there's a lot to catch up on. So that's really good of Amrita, and she's done like a clean job. So congratulations to her on that.
Yes, congratulations,
Yeah.
Amrita. This looks much, much better, cleaner code on the back end. That's what we all want because when someone coming in, contributing and wanting to contribute, at least they can follow along on the back end. So that's really helpful for folks. And we hope that you
Yeah.
continue working with us.
Yeah.
We have a lot of work to do. Let me just ask, has your code been reviewed and it's already been merged into the develop branch, right? So it's all good to go?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Yes.
Then I
And
and
something I want to say something.
sure, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, and I want to thank my mentors actually, Tapaswini and Nita helped me and supported me a lot. And I had a very bad time in following the timeline, and they supported me. They understood my situation and they supported me a lot. And thanks a lot. And I'll do the pending enhancements, and I'll do it surely. I promise that. And
Okay.
thank you so much for the support.
Absolutely. Those things happen, life happens, technology happens or don't happen. So we completely understand that. I'm glad they were supportive of you as well. Did you get your last blog post in on our Sisters blog?
Yes, 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 yeah, I've done that.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Well, congratulations and thank you, Tapaswini and Nita, for your guidance and your mentoring for Amrutha. I'm sure she benefited from this, and I'm hoping you benefited from this as well. And thank you all, and we're going to be cleared. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
love
Thank you
doing
so
it.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.